Hello and welcome to Clint again. Here we are in the workshop, as you can see this time. Yes, it's me. And today I'm going to look at techniques of parting off. I'll give you an example of this rod. This is just aluminium rod, 1/2 inch diameter. You could saw it off on the bench in the hacksaw if you want, but you can part it off to whatever length you want. It'll go through most spindles anyway. So what I'm going to do is to show you how to set the tool up to the centre height, and also parting off by hand, and then afterwards we can use a power feed and see the difference. Well, the difference is it's a lot less strenuous if you're doing a lot, but most people will find that the parting off by hand, which I'll demonstrate at the moment. So I'll just put this away first. Yes. And I've already got some material set up in the lathe, just to sort of make it a bit quicker for you. So here we are. Look, first we'll demonstrate the setting up of the centre height. You'll notice that it might be difficult to see, but it was I faced that face edge there. I faced that off and left a little marker there, which is the dead centre. So then I get the tool, the parting tool. I set that off with a facing tool, by the way, to get that point dead centre. Then get the parting tool in, pack it up till it's dead centre there. Okay, it doesn't matter, it's a 1/1000th of an inch so below, but you can do it visually, it's okay. So then we come to part off. So I'm going to set this parting off. I've done some of it already, but you'll see what happens. I'll do it again as well to get you the full picture. So we set off the machine spindle. I hope you can hear me over the noise. But it will part off by hand. That's only about an 1/8 of an inch or something like that. But it's okay for this demonstration. Parting off there like that, quite quickly. See? And what you can do is come out of there, and if you want to catch that piece without it falling on the floor, you can use something like this to catch it. Well, you can't. Something like that is too big, and I can't get in with that. So you can very carefully. I can do. It's only aluminium. Very careful with my hand under there. Make sure you don't get it then big off. So that's it. All parted off, and it's only about 1/8 of an inch. Well, 1/16 of an inch. It doesn't it doesn't really matter what it is, but we're just demonstrating the parting off technique. So it is a 1/16 of an inch. So you can part off quite finely, really. So put that to one side, and now I'm going to we'll part another piece off right from the beginning. Okay, so here we are. I've just parted another 1/16 of an inch off or something like that. The machine spindle speed is set at just over 1100 RPM, and the material we're cutting is aluminium. So let's see it again. Okay, so you see the whole process. First of all, because I'm having to alter all the angles of the camera. I'm on my own here. So this spanner locks the saddle and the carriage in position, which you should lock it in position. I forgot to tell you that first time, you see. My videos are not edited, so even I can make an error. Anyway, we're going to lock the carriage this time, but you can't see it while I'm doing it, but if you see my other videos you'll see where the carriage lock is. So here we go. Whoops, we're going to set that off there. I'm going to, before I log it up, I'm going to just face this edge off a little bit. So you can just face a little bit of the edge off if you want. With a parting tool, it's quite acceptable to do this. Okay, and you can see that it's going down to the pit. Okay, I don't want to pip on this time, I'll take it off. So that's it. So what we're going to do now is to part that off there, the 1/16 of an inch. What you could do if you wanted to take that edge off there with another tool, but it's not necessarily. So if you want to do that, you can just touch it with a little file. But this is only if you're testing the parting off aspects of it, okay? I wouldn't advocate you use a file, but in this instance, it's called a mill saw file, and I've just taken the edge off. Just taken the edge off that. Normally you would use a cutting tool. That's the way to do it. So I'm measuring on here. Say 1/16 of an inch. Again. Why am I saying a 1/16 of an inch? So I'm looking at that. Well, because it saves material. I don't want to. If I'm reading it an 1/8 of an inch or a quarter, you just waste the material. So here we go. You can tell us in quite quickly. This is all done by hand, and you notice it's going quite quickly. Okay? Now, there you go. You notice I've not gone all the way through, because on some materials, if you want a decent surface on the other side, like that face there, to go straight in won't give you that. But if I just scrape it off to one side on the back face, it will give me a smoother finish. You'll see that when we part it off. Depending on how smooth you want it, it's up to you. Anyway, we parted that off. I've parted that off. And there you've got the face out what we faced off originally. It's not too bad, I don't know if you can see it there. And then the parting off section is there. It's got a little pip on it. You'd have to get that off. It'll just break off, but normally you wouldn't part anything off just of a 1/16 of an inch, but there's no problem getting that off. It's not important to show you now. You can do that on another video if necessary. But you can part it off and get better results on that by the slower you go. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to part another piece off, but this time I'm going to use a power feed. Okay, so here we go again. We've set that up. There's that little edge on there. This is a mill saw file. They're not easily obtainable, but it's called a mill saw. It's very handy, but don't use it as a cutting tool as such. It's only these matters. I take edges off with cutting tool. I don't want to disturb this setting and put another tool in just to take that off, so I'm just using this. Okay, so here we go. Right, and we're going to do a power feeder. I'd like to also just remind you, if you like this, what you're watching on the video, please give us a like and also subscribe to the channel. And thank you very much. I've had 2 new subscribers this last month, so I'm very happy about that. I don't know who they are, but whoever you are, thank you very much. And yes, it's me with my RAC RAC shirt. I had it donated, so it's okay. I don't get paid by them for advertising. But anyway, I'm going to do now, we're going to go to take another 1/8 of an inch off. I'm unslackening the saddle lock, coming in. I'm just going to guess a little bit, doesn't matter to a bit. And I'm locking it up. And now I'm going to part off using the power cross feed. Okay, show you the difference. Some people don't like doing it, think, oh, it's a bit dodgy, but it's okay to do it. And you can set it off till you get used to it. Set it off at a slow rate of feed, and then you can increase it the more your confidence becomes. At the moment, just to show you this, it's on a slow cross feed, and here we go. I hope you can see this. This camera, it's got limitations. So I've already set the cross feed. I just heard something, I didn't know what it was. Oh, it was a file I put down. So if you can see it there, I'm going to now engage the cross feed. Here we go. It's feeding quite slowly. I can't show you the hand wheel going around, but you'll see it's coming in. It is approaching. When it starts cutting, I think you'll see it better. There you go. It's power feed, no hands. So it's all power feed all the time now. I can watch it. I'm just going to let it go all the way off before I disengage the power feed and just do the last little bit by hand. So it's down to about 1/8 of an inch diameter now, and now it's going to about 16. And now I've just disengaged the hand feed, and I'm just holding it underneath there. Whoa, hold it off. And that's that. Okay, so that's demonstrating the hand feed. Whoa. Let me see if I can get this. In actual fact, it's not too bad facing that. That was the machine surface on surfacing. Can you see it? Yeah. And the parting off bit is there. It's left a little pip on it. I think you can see there, and that's it. So that's power feed. Now that power feed was a little bit slow, so I'm going to increase the rate of the power feed at this stage just to show you that you can do it. When I was doing it manually, I was doing it much faster. In some respects, it's very good because when you do it by hand, you've got the sensitivity. You can feel what's happening. Okay, so we'll go. I'll do another. Make this a bit faster. Whoops. Oh, for this I've got to disengage the power feed and slide it a bit stiff. Now what I've been doing, I've been rearranging the rate of feed and for the lead screw, which is creating the power feed. I'm not going to show you that because I've got another video which has already been built on introductions onto the lathe, and you'll see it there. So I've increased the speed. I'll just give it a check to make sure it's okay. Yeah, that's increased it. So here we go. Bit there. Now you'll see, you can't see the hand wheel moving because unfortunately I can't get that angle and the cutting there, but it's moving quite fast. Okay, here we go. If I get the speed too fast, it will start vibrating and grabbing and all sorts. So you gotta watch what you're doing. That's cutting quite fast, faster than the other, much faster, much quicker. I'm stopping it again. Just so didn't stop it in time, so it was going a bit quick for me. But there you are. Whoa. Why I said whoa. It was a bit hot. It was a bit hot that. So you can see it was a much faster speed rate, and there you are. Little clip in the middle. It's looking magnified. It's only small, about 30 seconds, something like that. It comes off, no problem. So that's that done. I just want to take the edge off this. That's so it doesn't scratch me. Okay, so there you go. Give us a like, subscribe to my channel, much obliged, and we're going to do something else soon, and I want to give you an introduction to design work at a future video as well, and we're going to do some maintenance on a very topical subject, exercise these days, a treadmill. We're going to look at a treadmill that's not working because some parts are broken. We're going to investigate, find out what's happening and make a new part, and that'll be coming up soon, and that's on the treadmill. So because you can't, lock down and all that business, and stay safe. Yeah, stay safe. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Give us a like, and thanks very much for watching, and thanks for my subscribers and all those who like it. And you leave a comment. Leave a comment. I always get back to comments, and I've had 2 comments this last 2 or 3 weeks, I think, and I've replied to them. So there you are. Keep safe and have a good time. Be creative, but you remember, keep safe. Thanks. Catch you next time. Bye.